Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see everybody here on a Friday night. Everett, how are you? CJ, what's going on? Chris, how are you? Everett, you have 92, 3 home runs. Man, I sure hope so. That sounds good to me. Really don't know. LSU's been really up and down this season, so I think we get this sweep. I don't think it'll be as easy as Ole Miss was or Auburn. I think to this point, this is definitely going to be our toughest opponent to this point in SEC play. So we'll see. See how the girls come out. Everett, you have it at 9. Okay. So over under 9.5. Ooh, CJ, that is a good one. That is a good one. I'm going to take the over on the 9.5, but I don't feel confident. That's what I'll go with. Everett, you could be spot on over with that nine spot. Could definitely see that for sure. Hope you guys had a good week. We're first pitch is at 6:02. Of course, the best news of the whole week up to this point is Coach Roach is back. Glad to see that she's battled past her cancer scare. Seems like everything, all the tests came back positive. So it's amazing to have her back there in the dugout. Carly Keeney has done a phenomenal job. Excellent job stepping in there for Coach Rocha. So yeah, now that we get to see Carly and Jen Rocha together, ooh, how much better is this pitching staff going to be? Yeah, CJ, yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, so the combination of Carly Keeney and Jen Rocha, ooh, just at the right time because LSU is definitely going to be our toughest matchup so far in SEC. Next week we have Kentucky. Of course, they're down. But after that we have Texas. After Texas, we have Oklahoma State. So I'm I'm glad that we're going to have be at full strength. Other than Nellie Mack, and of course, keep her in your prayers. Hopefully she's doing well. I know she's there in the dugout with the team, trying to set a standard, set the right mindset, focus for all the young ladies there in the dugout. So, but I like Roach is back, coming into LSU and Texas, and we still have Arkansas. So glad that she's back when it's going to count here for the hardest part of our season so far. I currently have it on Ole Miss and Tennessee. Of course, we just swept Ole Miss the other day. They're currently up 1-0 over Tennessee in the third. But Tennessee is threatening here, so I would expect Tennessee to come back and beat Ole Miss. But there are some great games going on. Great games going on. We have, is it us and LSU? Yep, of course, Tennessee, Ole Miss. Is it Arkansas and Florida, I believe? Reginald, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Been praying for you, sir. Hope everything's going well with you and your family. I know it's been a rough week for you, but I hope you're doing well, sir. Glad to see you in here. CJ, I'm going to take the over on that. I think we get at least 3 home runs, get us to 132. So I'm going to take the over on that for sure. Glad you guys could be here on a Friday night as Tennessee tried to tie the game and they got thrown out at home. So the Ole Miss Rebels are finding a way so far in Knoxville as they have a 1-0 lead here on the Tennessee Vols. So, of course, coming into the rankings, I thought we would be number 3, and we are. They have Tennessee at 4. I think Florida's at 5, I believe. So, kind of what I expected. All the other polls, those are just fun things for us to talk about. It's just a comedy show when we look at all the other polls, but we're sitting at number 3, so I like where we are. I like where we are. Yeah, so LSU, a couple of former Sentinels, and then we have Avery Hodge over at third. Of course, they have the pitcher, what's your name? Peyton Monticelli. That's it. Peyton Monticelli is there too. So a couple of former Sooners here for LSU, and then of course we have our former LSU Tiger in Sydney Berzon. So curious to see when we're going to see her. I would assume tonight we're going to see Audrey Lowry. I would assume. Yeah. So we are going with Audrey Lowry. So Lowry is the starter as expected. I would think maybe tomorrow we see Sydney come in and try to face her old team. So but I hope everybody had a really good. Yeah, I saw that Texas. Yeah, they're struggling with Texas State. It blows my mind. Blows my mind. Yeah, CJ, I think so. I think they go Audrey today. Hopefully she goes the whole game. Hopefully we come out, we dominate. But y'all, we got to get a quick start. We have to get a quick start. We can't be messing around, waiting until the second, third inning. You know what I mean? Oxford is, or coming in here to Death Valley, coming in here to LSU. This is not like Oxford, Mississippi. Like we got to come out guns blazing. We got to put up runs early. We got to get a quick start. Put the pressure on LSU immediately. I think this is a team that we can't afford to mess around with. We can't come out, start slow, and our offense still be on the bus. Can't do it. Can't do it. So, yeah, JJ, I don't know. I know that Audrey is starting for us. I didn't hear who Chris said is the starter for LSU. The only thing I heard him say is that maybe she'll come out of the bullpen, but who knows? Who knows what LSU is going to do with her? I want to thank everybody for being here on a Friday night, getting our weekend started in a good way here. Of course, men's baseball last night. We have OU Texas playing in baseball. Last night was not pretty. Texas beat the crap out of us last night. So hopefully the boys can come back and tie this series up 1-1 tonight there in Austin in baseball. Of course, we got women's basketball going on too. So we have that going on. So we have a lot going on for OU sports this weekend. Yeah, so I don't know what LSU is going to do with their starter, but first pitch is in about 14 minutes. I think 6:02 is what Chris Plank said for the first pitch. So Bob, welcome in. Good evening, sir. How are you? Hope you had a good week. Hope everybody had a good week. First pitch is at 6:02. Audrey Lowry is our starter. Of course, we're going up against a couple of former centers in Avery Hodge, the third baseman for LSU, and of course Peyton Monticelli. And then we have one of LSU's best in Sydney Berzon. So a lot going on here this weekend for softball. This is a lot better weekend conference-wise, a lot better matchups. Right now I have it on Ole Miss, Tennessee. Currently, Ole Miss is up 1-0 over Tennessee there in Knoxville. Third inning, Tennessee's threatening, but see if Ole Miss could pull a massive upset. I would assume that Tennessee's probably going to come back and win this, I would assume. But you never know in SEC play. You just never know. Of course, I believe the biggest matchup this weekend, if you look at rankings, is Arkansas and Florida got to play each other. So definitely want to keep an eye on that one and see how that goes. So, yeah, I'm glad we have a lot better matchups this weekend in SEC softball. So last weekend was kind of boring. Not a whole lot of good matchups other than Tennessee, Florida, of course. So Alfred, welcome in. Boomer, that's right. Boomer all the way. Absolutely. For y'all that may not know, we've been praying, keeping our prayers in there for Jen Rocha. She is back. God is good. She's cleared her cancer scare. All tests came back positive. She came out and she gave a message last night to Sooner Nation. So Coach Rocha is back in the dugout for Oklahoma. So, other than losing Nellie Mack to her ACL, we are at full strength and we are ready to go. So really curious to see having Rocha back in the dugout, how much is that going to affect and make this pitching staff for Oklahoma just that much better? Mindset, uh, the the pitches that are being called. So, but props to I like it, Bob. CJ, you got any relatives there in Baton Rouge? What's going on, man? Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, glad that Coach Roach is back. Thank you for being here this evening. Appreciate it. Glad to see you in here. Um, yeah, got the news last night. Jen Roach is back. She got past her cancer scare, so God is good. Absolutely. No, just don't miss, huh? Okay, okay. First pitch here in about 10 minutes. Currently have it on Ole Miss, Tennessee. Tennessee now with bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Ole Miss is up 1-0 there in Knoxville. Looking at the standings in the SEC, Oklahoma, Texas, of course, we're both 6-0. I don't think either of us take an L up until we play each other here in a few weeks. So I would expect that both Oklahoma and Texas are going to come in 12-0 into that series. Of course, Texas is taking on A&M. So we'll see how that goes. Hope A&M is able to at least get one from Texas. I think even that's going to be a tough ask, but we'll see. We'll see. You just never know. Jimmy, how are you? I'm good, Jimmy. It's been a good week. Hope you're doing well. Oh, see, look at that. Brian already giving out some information. CJ already has a home run already tonight. So, Brian, you think both of us take an L before the series, which is a few weeks away? Is that what you're saying? Or do you think in that series it's going to be uh, somebody's going to win the series 2-1? Is that what you're thinking? Of course, Oklahoma has LSU this weekend. And then we have Wichita State midweek, and then we have Kentucky at home next week. Sunshine, how are you? I'm doing well. Glad to see you in here. Of course, Sunshine is one of our listeners from the great state of Kentucky. So glad to see you in here. Slaggy, you're good. You're good. First pitch is at 6:02. Audrey Lowry is our starter. Just waiting to get the first pitch going, of course. For y'all that may not know, the best news came last night. Jen Roach is back in the dugout. She's beat her cancer scare. So OU back at full strength coach-wise. So glad to have Coach Roach back there in the dugout. Yeah, Florida, Arkansas, that's going to be a great one. Sunshine, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, she is, Slaggy. Yeah, she is. Rocha is back. So God is good. Clark, how are you? Glad to see you in here. Welcome in. Hope everybody had a good week. It's Friday evening here. Get ready for some SEC softball. We have Florida, Arkansas going on. We have Oklahoma, LSU, A&M, Texas. We have Ole Miss and Tennessee going on. Currently, Ole Miss is up in lots of trouble. They're up 1-0, bases loaded, 2 outs for Tennessee. So we'll see if Ole Miss can find a way to get out of this jam. But this is a great weekend for SEC softball. Of course, we have the ladies playing later on in basketball tonight. Hopefully, the OU boys can find a way to come back and beat Texas in baseball. Boys took an L last night down there in Austin, and game is now tied here in Ole Miss and Tennessee at 1-1, bases loaded walk. So Two Beer, welcome in from Oregon. Okay. I will get you up there on the map. Let me know where you're watching from in Oregon, and I'll make sure to get you guys on the map. But welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, you're up there in duck country. Bet that's rough sometimes. Bet that's rough. But welcome in. Yeah, glad to see Coach Rocha. That was the best news last night. She came out and gave a little talk to Center Nation saying that she's beat her cancer test, came back positive. She's good to go. So glad she's back in the dugout. Yeah, hopefully Ole Miss can find a way to keep this at 1-1. Yeah, Saggy, with Rocha back and the way our pitching has been going, yeah, on the trajectory there. Yeah, our pitching staff is definitely on the right path. Very, very shaky at the beginning of the year, but ever since then, everybody, even KD, we've all, they've all been kind of going in the right direction to where they need to be if they're going to reach the goals that they want to. So, but we're now about 5 minutes away. Hope everybody's doing well. Sunshine first pitch is at 6:02. So here in about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. So Ron, how are you? Hello. Good evening. Hope you're having a good week. Glad to see everybody in here. Just a few moments away. They're going through all their pregame ceremonies. Pretty, you think Kendall? Man, I hope so. Kendall Wells. She had those two big home runs, which was great, but she had 6 strikeouts. So 6 strikeouts in the last 2 games there against Ole Miss. The off speed really got to her and a lot of the OU hitters. But yeah, for whatever reason, Kendall Wells, if you throw the off speed low and outside, she cannot resist. She cannot hold the bat. She wants to swing at it every time. So hopefully, ever since leaving Oxford, she's got with JT, and she's going to have more plate discipline. Big strikeout there by Ole Miss, but the game is now tied there in Knoxville 1-1. So see if Ole Miss can find a way to come back and get a lead there. But CJ, exactly, yeah. Rocha being back is going to be huge for OU, absolutely. Yeah, Kendall has to bounce back. Way too many strikeouts, but I think we forget just because of all the home runs that she's had. I think we forget sometimes that she's only a freshman, as is what almost half this team is freshmen in the starting lineup. So still gonna have some growing pains, but hopefully we can see better plate discipline from everyone, and just have more patience. Have more patience. We the plate discipline has been very up and down, not consistent, but hopefully that's one thing that we see today. Everybody's patient. They don't chase pitches. They have discipline and make these pitchers work for LSU. So, Ron, you don't think we can get a sweep? I'll give you the sweep, Ron. Do I think it's going to be easy? By no means, but I think we sweep LSU. Audrey Lowry is the starter here. I think she'll be the starter in Game 3. Game 2, I would think Sid Burzon. Of course, you have Miley Wachenio. We have Alyssa Parker. So we'll see. We have KD. Yeah, I'm definitely going for the sweep. Going for the sweep. Like I said, I think we start 12-0 in conference going into that series with Texas down there in Austin. So while we're waiting, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe button if you're new here. We just went over 1,300 subs on the last or a few videos ago, so thank you guys for that. You guys have been amazing to this channel. And so all this is because of y'all. You guys have been amazing. And it's been so much fun to get to meet all the other Sooner fans from all over the country, all over the world, 43 different states, and like 12 different countries. So it's been a lot of fun to get to meet OU fans from all over the world. Man, I don't know that I hope we can sweep Texas, obviously, but that's going to be a tough ask down there, or a tough ask down there in Austin. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope OU goes in and gets the sweep of Texas, absolutely. So we'll see. CJ says Katie for the sweep on Sunday. Okay. So yeah, I know, right? CJ has always been the biggest backer of KD. We know the love that he has for Kirsten Deal, so absolutely. All right, just a few minutes away, so I'm going to get over to the Oklahoma game. But yeah, we have a lot of softball to keep up on. We have Florida, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Tennessee, us, LSU, and A&M in Texas. So a lot going on in SEC softball this weekend. So. All right, so let me know if you're just tuning in. Let me know your score prediction. CJ put the over under at 9.5. So what do y'all have on that? 9.5 on the over under. I'm taking the over. I don't feel confident in that, but hopefully I'm wrong on that. So yes, yeah, we gave KD we had a lot of choice words for her. There was a lot of frustration towards KD, but yeah, as of late, she's really come on strong. So yeah, I was wondering. So yeah, I was wondering whenever that date was going to come out or come on about Owen Heineke, April 16th. Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely have to be before the draft, right? Absolutely. Melvin, how are you? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Saggy always taking the over. Okay. Everett, they are tough at home. They are tough at home. But Oklahoma's also a great team. You know what I mean? So this is by far going to be the toughest matchup of the weekend, but or of the season so far with SEC play. Definitely LSU is going to be the toughest, but I think we get it done, and I think we come out of Baton Rouge with a sweep, and we head back home to Norman. Next week we take on Wichita State, and then we have a series with Kentucky next weekend there in Norman. So yeah, lad, I hope Heineke comes back. Windy here in Baton Rouge, so pretty thanks to a lot of home runs. Could be, could be. Everett says leave KD alone. CJ, give me the over. So CC Salura, a junior from California, is a starter here for LSU. So we'll see what she has. Melvin, you have 10-4 for the score. So here we are. First pitch, just a few seconds away. Yeah, Brian, absolutely. We want to see good body language from the get-go. The always lovely gray uniforms. So somebody for LSU came out and they're talking to the umpire. Somebody's coming out to go down to the dugout, I guess. So we're waiting on LSU to get their crap together. Not really sure what's going on, so a little bit of confusion here. There's a stoppage. We're waiting to get everything started. Don't know if it's an issue with the mic for the umpire or what's going on, but yeah, Brian, nobody likes these gray uniforms. I wish we could just retire these. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, that news about Tiger Woods, that's crazy. Crazy. Pretty, yeah. Yeah, we got to see lots of energy. Got to see a lot of energy tonight from these girls. Teresa, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, so come on, LSU. Get it together. Come on. Looks like umpires have all their stuff together. Looks like there was something with a mic issue. So looks like we're finally good to go. Yeah, CJ, Tiger's a mess. So we'll see what comes of all that chaos with Tiger Woods and another car crash. Doesn't look good for him. Man, JJ, I sure hope so. What are we doing? Come on. Finally. All right, so here we go. Cassidy Pickering to get things going. Oklahoma in these gray uniforms. Everybody's favorite. Brian, yes. Yeah, we saw her last year. Pick takes ball one, low and outside. Yes, I'm really excited to see Kendall Wells. Is she going to show better plate discipline and be able to lay out that low and outside pitch because she cannot, for whatever reason, she can't lay off of it. Pick takes strike one. Esther, welcome in. How are you? Good evening. Teresa's making a dinner salad and baking chocolate chip cookies. Oh, man. Teresa, that sounds great. Man, that sounds great. Oh, come on, Pick. She takes strike two. So ball and two strikes here for Cassidy Pickering. For just tuning in the game, just got started a few minutes ago. We got to have a quick start here, though, y'all. We can't wait till the second and third inning and then decide to bring in the offense. Is that going to be foul? Foul ball. So a 1-2 count here. Come on, Cassidy, find a way. We got to get a quick start, y'all. We got to get a quick start. Yeah, thank God that was a foul, CJ. Pig takes ball two, low and outside. So come on, Cassidy, find a way. Of course, OU coming in with the 32-2 record. Pig with another foul ball down the third baseline. LSU coming in 22-10, 3-6 in SEC play. So well, CJ, I hope today's different with the gray uniforms and a quick start, man. We did run Ole Miss with the grays. There we go, Cassidy. Cassidy takes ball three. So Cassidy with really good plate discipline, not chasing anything out of the zone. Come on, Pick. Yeah, Brian, exactly. Yeah, got a good little battle here with fouls off another one. So this is going to be the ninth pitch of 9 pitches for Pick here. Cassidy swinging and miss for a strikeout. Good battle there, though, but Cassidy not able to come through on that one. So 1 out here for Oklahoma in the top of the first. No score here between Oklahoma and LSU. Melvin and me too. I would love to challenge these gray uniforms. There you go, Kendall. So Kendall Wells with a hit right up center field. A hard ground ball right back up to the center field. So there we go. Kendall, I like it. Ella Parker at the plate. So Kendall Wells known for her power and all the home runs, but just a good clean hit right up middle of the infield or out to center field. So come on, Ella Parker. Parker takes ball one here. Come on, Ella. Ooh, a little outside. So I love that so far the plate discipline is in play. They're not chasing anything bad. So Ella Parker here with a 2-0 count. Kendall Wells over at first. Ball's hit hard out to left field. Not going to be enough. Caught on the warning track for out number 2. So Kendall Wells back to first base on that. So, and that sun out there, y'all. Yeah, that sun looks brutal out there in the outfield. So 2 outs not here for Oklahoma. Top of the first, no score. Here comes Bella Emerling, the hero from the last game there in Oxford, Mississippi. Bella came in the other night against Ole Miss and hit that grand slam to totally change the game against Ole Miss. See what Bella can't do here. But hey, y'all, look at that. 1-1, and she didn't swing yet. Look at that. Yeah, Brian, that was a great hit by Ella, just not enough power. But yeah, good hard contact. Absolutely. And there it is. Just when I say something, swings at something outside. She looks silly swinging at that. If I'm the LSU pitcher, I'm going to throw that pitch again because, come on, Bella. Bella Emerling's going to foul that one off down third baseline. So 1-2 count here for Bella Emerling. 2 outs. Top of the first inning, no score. Kendall Wells with the single a few minutes ago. And the ball hit to former center Avery Hodge over there at third, 2 first for the third out. So going to the bottom of the first inning, no score here in Baton Rouge between Oklahoma and LSU. I was glad to see Kendall Wells get a hit there. Ella Parker had great contact. That was a hard hit ball, just not enough, but good from her. Cassidy Pickering there with the strikeout. You just don't see Pick strike out too much, so that was kind of a rarity. But of course, Artie Lowry is a starter here for Oklahoma. See if she can't come out and get 3 up, 3 down, get us back in the dugout. So, yeah. Avery Hodge over there at third, and then Peyton Monticelli is one of the pitchers for LSU. So we just made a trade. We traded Avery Hodge and Peyton Monticelli for Sydney Burzon, so I assume that we'll probably see Sydney tomorrow, I would think, in game 2, if I was going to guess. Yeah, Brian, that is a rarity for sure. Yeah, usually the home team, they're over there on the third base on the third base side. Yeah. Two Bears says Pickering doesn't want to swing unless there are 2 strikes. Yeah, she had a good battle there too, man. She had 9 or 10 pitches in her at bat there. Just on that strikeout, she looked silly on that strikeout. So we'll see if Lowry can't come out here though and make these LSU hitters look silly. Get back in the dugout. I hate that we didn't get any runs there in the first inning. I hate to see that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the gray uniforms or what, but of course LSU in the purple pants and the white jersey. Oklahoma in the dreaded gray with the red. Two beer, you're 1 behind. Of course, for y'all that may not know, Jen Rutcha is back in the dugout. This is her first game, so here's her first pitch of the season. A hard hit ball back to Lowry off of her. Oh, wow. Hopefully, yeah, Larry just kind of stood there for a second. She kind of froze before looking for the ball, so hopefully she's okay. First pitch of the game, and it bounces off, but it goes right off of Lowry. she kind of freezes before she gets to the ball, and there's no play at first base. So LSU here with something cooking. Agreed. It's like, yeah, she just looked stunned for a second. But hopefully we can turn a double play right here. Already there with ball one. Come on, Audrey. You got this. A bunt. Oh, this is going to be tough. Ooh. Ooh, I thought she was out. Wow. What is going on? So a bunt here. I thought she was out. Umpire calls her safe. They're showing the replay. That's a bang bang play. That she's. There ain't going to be enough to challenge that. Are you kidding me? What's going on? Ah. Okay, so that bunt was no good. She was partially out of the batter's box. The LSU coach is not happy. She came out of the dugout arguing with the umpire. But LSU is notorious for this. She was out of the batter's box when she laid down the bunt, so the bunt is no good. So it's a 1-1 count. Now it's a 1-2 count. Runner back to first. So could be just the break that OU needs here to get back on track. Another foul ball. Yeah, she's. They keep showing the replay. Yeah, she was way out of the box. A 1-2 count here. Pitch is going to go past Wells. Runner's going to go to second base. So LSU now with a runner in scoring position. Wells was not able to get in front of that ball there. So a 2-2 count. Come on, Lowry. There we go. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1. Big out there for Audrey. So Patty Gasso has come out to talk to Lowry and the infield defense about something. So if you're just tuning in, OU had a very quiet top of the first. Kendall Wells had a single. Other than that, a whole lot of nothing. LSU had their first batter hit a pitch off of Lowry. She was able to get to first base. The second batter had a bunt attempt, but was way out of the batter's box. Got called back. Ends up striking out. The LSU coach came out to argue with the umpire. Didn't like that. And now Patty's just come out to talk to her pitcher and her defense to make sure that they're good to go. So, so good to see Jen Rocha over there just beside Patty there in the dugout. Love to see that, y'all. God is good. So 1 out, runner at second base for LSU. Bottom of the first, no score. Larry here with a 1-0 count. Yeah, it's like, no score yet. No score. Here, I'll put that box up. Let me get the. I know a lot of you guys asked, so I will. 2-1 count. All right, so there's the score. Easier for you guys to see. So a 3-1 count here for Audrey Lowry. LSU has a runner at second. We have one out. Lowry in the circle. There we go. A grounder over to Ilana. Throw it to first. Out number 2. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma in the bottom of the first inning. LSU does have a runner at third base. So see if Audrey can't find a way to get out of this and get us back in the dugout with a quiet inning. Come on, Audrey. Oh, good pitch. Oh my gosh, that was a good pitch, and he does not call it. Beautiful location. Come on, Audrey. You got this. 2-0 count here. Not giving this hitter anything. They're throwing away from her a lot, not giving her anything to hit, so. Yeah, Brian, a very small strike zone. Ooh. A 3-0 count. So I feel like this is the most intentional walk, y'all, because Audrey's not even being close. Yeah, not even close. So I was wondering if that was intentional or what the heck. So a 4-pitch walk for Audrey Lowry. LSU now with runners at the corners. 2 outs, no score here in the bottom of the first inning. Come on, Audrey, you got this. Swing and a miss. Foul ball for strike 1. Beautiful night there in Baton Rouge. Beautiful. Yes, we just got to get the batter. Trust your defense. A little low. 1-1 count. There we go. Grounder over to third. Sid Barker over to first. There we go. There we go. Out number 3. No damage done. So a very interesting bottom of the first, but when all said and done, 0-0 going to the second. So hopefully Audrey's able to come in, settle down. Because that was a exciting, weird bottom of the first. It was just weird how all that played out. But yeah, we got to get the bats going. Because at some point, these slow starts, it's going to get us, y'all. It's going to get us. We're not always going to get that late heroic 6-inning grand slam or big hit. So, especially here in Baton Rouge, this is by far our toughest opponent in SEC play to date. We cannot afford a slow start here in Baton Rouge. We cannot do it. So we need to get on the board first, put some pressure on this LSU defense and the pitcher. So what do y'all think? Over under 3.5 by CJ. I'm going to take the over. Hopefully it's a big inning here for the Sooners. Esther, yeah, we got to get something going. Got to get some runs on the board. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big weekend of SEC softball. We have Florida, Arkansas. So you have a top 10 matchup there. We have A&M and Texas going on. Of course, OU, LSU. So a lot of good things going on here in SEC softball this weekend. Of course, we have the OU women's basketball playing a little bit later on, taking on. No, I'm sorry. The game is tomorrow, right? Game is tomorrow, I believe, for women's basketball. Yeah. So. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, Sid is great on the field. Sid Parker's bat as of late has been inconsistent. Absolutely. Absolutely. Gabby Garcia at the plate here to get things going in the second inning. Let me change the 0-1 count here for Gabby Garcia. For just tuning in, no score here in the top of the second. An 0-2 count. Oh, come on, Gabby. Change. Okay, there we go. Change that for y'all. So 1-2 count here for Gabby Garcia, top of the second. Ball two in the dirt or in the ground. So 2-2 count, top of the second, no score. No outs here. Oklahoma and the dreaded Gray Unis. Not a whole lot of us are fans of these gray uniforms. Ladies just don't seem to play as well. So Gabby here with a 2-2 count. Monty, welcome in. How are you? Glad to see you in here, sir. Hope you had a great week there in Tennessee. Full count here for Gabby Garcia. So early here in the game, they're making this LSU pitcher work. Ball hit the shortstop. It's going to be an easy play for out number one here in the top of the second inning. So come on, Kai. Kai Miner coming in. One of the best freshman hitters in the country. Her speed is beyond dangerous. So there you go, Kai. Kai with the hit out to left field. So there you go, Kai Miner. So Ilana at the plate. Got Kai Miner over at first base. Of course, we know the speed that Kai Miner has. It's just incredible. Yes, I did too. I thought she might go for two on that, but Ilana here with a 1-0 count. So 1 out, 1 on here for Oklahoma in the top of the second. No score here against LSU. Ilana's going to foul that one off. So 1-1 count. Come on, Ilana. Find a way to pass the bat here, y'all. Keep it moving. We've got to get something going. We can't keep having these quiet starts like this. Ilana's going to foul for another one. See if Kai gets the green light to steal second. Teresa, she is. She is. Brian's saying a bunt. I could see it because of all the speed. Absolutely. Not going to see it now, but I mean, absolutely. Come on, Ilana. Ilana here with a 1-2 count. Ilana's going to foul out. She's going to fly out to the left fielder there for LSU. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma. Second inning in a row where we get a lady on base and then just so far nothing. But hey, y'all, we have 2 outs. So we've seen what kind of damage we can do once we get 2 outs in an inning. So maybe this is where we see the fireworks begin here for Oklahoma. Sid Barker up to bat. Swing and a miss there for Sid Barker, so 0-1 count. Come on, Sid. It was gonna be a hit and run too. Dang it. It's gonna be a hit and run, and Sid Barker fouls it off. Dang. So quickly now, Sid Barker down 0-2. Sluggish she is. She is. Monty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout to end the inning for Oklahoma. So far, OU with a couple hits in the game, but man, other than that, we've had a couple of strikeouts, a lot of ground outs. Not the start we wanted to see, y'all, for Oklahoma. LSU definitely is going to be our toughest opponent so far to this day in SEC play, but man, this may be a 3-2, 2-1, a really low scoring series. Oh, does she? Yeah. So yeah. That's funny, CJ. She sounds like she's 137. Yeah, Monty. Yeah, it would have been great to get a double. Double definitely would have scored Kai Miner there, but yeah, 2 innings in a row. We get a good hit by a Sooner, and then just can't do anything with it. Yeah, but Pretty, that's the problem though. Her bat has been very inconsistent. It's been weak as of late, but defensively she's such a weapon. So that's the problem. That's a problem with that because I know a lot of us have talked about that. Let's just bench Sydney and bring in like Lexi McDaniel. But that's why you continue to see Sid Barker over there because her talent defensively. Steven, oh yeah, I'll watch that. Yeah, those guys are hilarious. The best is during football season with the SEC shorts. Yeah, those are amazing. Brian, we did. We looked dead the other day and put up 5 in the fourth. Yeah. We're just tuning in. Artie Lowry's in a circle. We have no score here, bottom of the second, between Oklahoma and LSU. Game 1 of a 3-game series here in Baton Rouge. 0-1 count here for Artie Lowry. Hard hit ball, but it's gonna go foul. Ooh, that would have been trouble. That would have been an easy double, but ball just goes foul down third baseline out there. So see if Artie can't find a way to get a K right here. Nice. Duke is down a little bit. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Steven, I haven't seen the recent ones, but I need to do a better job of watching that because those are always great to watch, the SEC shorts. 2-2 count here. Come on, Audrey. Full count. Come on now. You can't lose her. Audrey started with the 0-2 count here. Now it's a full count. Larry has to find a way to get this done. Ball hit out to right field, right to Ella Parker. There we go. So out number one for Larry here in the second. So far, very, very quiet start here in Baton Rouge. Yeah, Brian, she is. LSU's making her work. But we're seeing that on both sides. We're also seeing the OU hitters make the LSU pitcher work a lot too. So we definitely have to bring our A game this weekend if we're going to get a sweep here in Baton Rouge. That one's low. 2-0 count here. Bottom of the second, no score, one down. Ball is going to be hit, but out of play. So 2-1 count here. Yeah, just a heads up for y'all. Tomorrow, the game tomorrow and on Sunday both start at 11 a.m. Central Time. So an early start. So there we go. Ball hit out to shortstop, over to first for out number 2. There we go. So 2 outs now here for Artie Lowry in the second. But yeah, just a heads up. Games start 11 o'clock Central Time, Saturday and Sunday. So we'll get things going tomorrow morning, a little before 10:45, and hopefully see the Sinners come out and get some wins this weekend here in Baton Rouge. I'll miss it 2-1. What inning is that in? Oh, Brian's going to the Arkansas-Florida game. Oh, man. That's going to be such a great series. That is the best matchup SEC-wise this weekend. Arkansas-Florida. Yeah, Brian's rooting for them Hogs. Top of the 6th. Okay, so Ole Miss giving Tennessee everything that they want. They're in Knoxville. Oh, that was a good pitch. Come on, Blue. So a 1-2 count here for Audrey Lowry, 2 outs. Uh-huh. LSU tried to run down to first, saying she was hit, but the ball hit the bat. You see the LSU better smile. She knew. She knew. But so far, this umpire, he has a very, now he's consistent, but he has a very tight strike zone, y'all. There we go, swinging a miss, strike 3. Second inning over. So going to the top of the third, no score here in Baton Rouge between Oklahoma and LSU. Yeah, we've seen both pitchers now try to get the outside corner. The umpire's not giving them that call, not doing it. Yeah, great inning. Great inning there by Audrey. 3 up, 3 down. Got to keep that crowd there in Baton Rouge quiet. Plank kept saying how they kept coming in, strolling in after the game had started. So the crowd's getting bigger and bigger and bigger there in Baton Rouge. Of course, they also have baseball going on. So a lot going on there in LSU this weekend on the Diamond Sports. So Teresa, exactly. Yeah. No hurricanes. Yeah. Brian, the game tomorrow is Oklahoma at 11 a.m. Central Time. 11 a.m. Central Time, Saturday and Sunday. So, okay, so the Arkansas game's at 6. Yeah. Well, that works out well for you, Brian. Absolutely. 2-2 between A&M and Texas. That's another good series here in SEC play. Camera is showing Jen Richard in the dugout. So glad to see her back. She looks good. Glad to see her back down in the dugout for the Sooners. She's been missed. So excited to see how much different the pitching staff is this weekend with her back in the dugout there for OU. Yeah, go Aggies. Go Aggies this weekend, absolutely. Try to give the Shorthorns a couple L's. Esther, I like that dedication. That's right. You do what you got to do, right? Oh, yeah. Horns down always. Always. Steph, how are you? Glad to see you in here. Everything's going well, man. It's been a good week. A lot going on. Yeah, a lot going on here in sports. A quiet game to the start, though, Steph. Very quiet 2 innings. Abby Dayton here at the plate. Here at the top of the third. No score. There you go, Abby. There you go, Abby, with the hit out to right field. There you go, Abby. So this is every inning now in this game. We've started the inning with a single, or we've got a hit early in the inning, and so far we just can't do anything with it. So hopefully here in the third is where we see a big change in the offense. Cassidy Pickering here up the plate, struck out her first at bat. She had a 10 pitch at bat, but ended up striking out there in the first. Pickett's going to foul that one off for strike one. Man, Brian, I sure hope so. Yeah, we got a lot of scores to keep up on in SEC. Ole Miss so far is upsetting Tennessee. We'll see if they can finish the job, but man, I sure hope so. You know, Brian, I would not mind that. I would not mind it. Last couple of years, we've seen Cassidy like in the 3 or 4 hole most of the time. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Abby either. Abby or Kai with with all their speed. Good points, I guess she is. She's just a good 9 hole to turn over the lineup. Yeah. So Cassie's going to ground over to first base, but Abby able to get to second. So OU now with a runner in scoring position, only 1 out. So Kendall Wells, who got a single there in the first inning. Kendall Wells is averaging a home run every four at bats. That's so ridiculous what Kendall is doing so far. Boomer Stiff, exactly. Thank you for that. Make sure you guys hit the like button in here. LSU coach come out to talk to the pitcher and the defense real quick. Let me change. Okay. There we go. Yeah, JJ. I know why she does. Sometimes I just like, man, I wish we could see Kai or Abby there with the speed, but let's go Kendall Wells. Kendall Wells has got to learn to lay off that low and outside pitch. She had 6 strikeouts, y'all, in the last 2 games against Ole Miss. Kendall takes ball 1 here low. So I would love to see Kendall show a lot of plate discipline here. Don't chase anything. Make this pitcher work to get this out. There it was, low and outside. She didn't chase it, so that's some growth right there, right? She didn't swing at that one. Esther, if it's me, I think Kendall's going to get walked a lot. I think she's going to get treated like Alo is here. Two, 1 count now. And I'm surprised the teams haven't started just putting her on base. Really, really surprised by that, but so Kendall Wells here has a chance to put OU on the board. Abby Dayton out there at second base, top of the 3rd inning, only 1 down, or we have 1 out. Kendall Wells here with a 2-1 count. Hard hit ball, but it goes foul. So 2-2 count here for Kendall Wells. Yeah, Slaggy. The unintentional, intentional. Come on, Kendall. Another foul ball. Man, we've got to find a way to get Abby home. Come on, Kendall. Kendall Wills is going to pop up in the infield. Over on the first base side, caught by the second baseman for out number 2. So, man, come on, Sooners. OU now with 2 outs. Still have Abby Dayton out there at second base. We got to find a way to get her home, y'all. Ella Parker was just a few feet away from hitting a home run back in the first inning. We'll see if she can't find a way to get the job done here. Ella takes a strike here for 0-1. If Ella can just find a way to get a hit out to the outfield, Abby Dayton's going to score easily. Come on, Ella. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ugh. The left fielder just stood at the wall, puts a glove up, and catches the ball at the top of the wall. She didn't have to jump, but, man, that is twice now, y'all. Ella Parker's been just a few feet away twice now from getting a home run. So, for the 3rd time in a row now, OU got something going there early in the inning and not able to get anybody across. So, going to the bottom of the 3rd, still no score here in Baton Rouge. Man, I thought Ella Parker had herself a 2-run home run right there, y'all. Just a few feet away. Yeah, it was a great catch. Yeah, I thought it was going to be out too, the way it was hit off the bat, but man. So if you're just tuning in, very quiet game so far. OU's had opportunities. They just not able to get the job done so far through 3 innings. But LSU hadn't been able to do much against Audrey Lowry either. So far, we're in a pitcher's duel here going to the bottom of the third. Ole Miss is now just 3 outs away. Oh, that would be a massive upset if Ole Miss can find a way to beat Tennessee there in Knoxville. And I just thought how, going into this weekend, Tennessee would be upset, losing 2 or 3 there to Florida. I figured they were going to come in and they were just going to run all over Ole Miss, but not the case. So we'll see if Ole Miss can get it done, though. Arkansas is up 2-0. I like it. Go Hogs. So if you look at SEC play, you have Oklahoma and Texas at the top with no losses. Florida's right there with the 8-1 record. So to help out Oklahoma, we would like to see we need to be Arkansas fans this weekend. And of course, A&M fans, as A&M is taking on Texas. So former Sooner Avery Hodge is at the plate here for LSU. Come on, Audrey. Avery fouls the first one off. Come on, Audrey. Avery Hodge now with a 1-1 count here in the bottom of the third. No score. Here between Oklahoma and LSU. Yeah, my bad. Forgot. Didn't mean to use that T word. CJ, he does. This umpire has a very, very tight strike zone. Oh, that was a good pitch. Yeah, strike 2. So a 2-2 count here for Avery Hodge. Come on, Audrey. You got this. It is, Brian. This strike zone is tiny. Avery's going to foul that one off, so still a 2-2 count. Another foul ball, still a 2-2 count. Okay, got that changed. So a 2-2 count here for Avery Hodge. She's going to foul off another one. Not enough room, goes off the netting, so still a 2-2 count here. Come on, Audrey, you got this. Audrey had a very quiet 3 up, 3 down in the second inning. See if she can do the same here in the third. Another foul ball down the first baseline. So a little battle here between Avery Hodge and Audrey Lowry. There we go. It's going to be a grounder to second, throw over to first. Great play, Ilana, for out number 1 of the inning. So Sagi agreed. Yeah, she was great, but yeah, she wasn't going to get much playing time. There, yeah, it was smart for her. I get it. Sometimes it's just best for you to move to leave and move on. No. Home run for LSU down the right field line. I'm sorry, down the left field line. LSU now up 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. The crowd has been quiet so far, so that was one thing. If we started off slow and didn't get the crowd out of this game, what was going to happen. Now it's only 1 run, but the crowd out here with a lot more energy. So our offense, y'all, we got to get something going. We got to get something going. I mean, just a great hit. So if you're just tuning in, LSU with a solo shot to go up 1-0 here on Oklahoma in the bottom of the third. Ball is going to be, is that fair or foul? It's a foul ball. So that was close. So the ball just goes foul before hitting the bag. But what a break there for Oklahoma. Okay. Artie Larry here with a 1-1 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Oklahoma or LSU is up 1-0. 2-1 count now here for Audrey. A&M's up 3-2. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Slaggy, did you see her throw the bat? How she did? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Slaggy, that's exactly what I was thinking. You do that in Major League, yeah, you're going to get hit. So if we saw that, you know that OU saw that. What is going on here? Okay, so a stoppage in play. They're just checking on the umpire. So if you're just checking in, LSU's up 1-0. They just hit a solo shot down the left field line. The OU offense very, very quiet so far here in Baton Rouge. Yeah, somebody needs to make a phone call and tell these girls, the coaches, we got to retire these gray uniforms, y'all. There we go. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. Out number 2. Big response there for Audrey Lowry after giving up that solo shot. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma in the bottom of the third. One 0 count here. Ball outside, so ball 2. So 2-0 count here. 2 outs, bottom of the third. LSU up 1-0. We've got to get back in the dugout here and get something going offensively. 3-0 count. That ball wasn't even close. So a 3-0 count here for Audrey Lowry. Yeah, Brian, she's not at her best for sure. Good pitch, strike 1, right down the middle. Another walk. So LSU was another runner here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Audrey is definitely not throwing her best. This is not the best we've seen of Audrey Lowry. But so glad. God is good. Here comes Jen Rocha. First time seeing her come out to talk to her pitcher. It's such a good sight to see her back out here with Oklahoma, y'all. So good to see Coach Rocha out there. She was able to win her battle with cancer. So God is good, y'all. God is good. Patty out talking to the infield. Coach Rocha talking to Audrey. Make sure these ladies are still locked in. Got to get it out here. We got to get back in the dugout. Melvin, let's make a deal. Yeah. So Coach Rocha and Coach Gass are going back to the dugout now. Hopefully this is a good conversation. Hopefully get Audrey back on track here. Audrey here with ball one. So Audrey Lowry, her control is not good. She has been so locked in, kind of just pitching out of her mind here lately. Tonight, she's really struggling, y'all. There we go, strike one. Yeah, Slaggy. So yeah, Keeney is going to be in the bullpen, full-time bullpen coach, and then Coach Rocha there in the dugout. So definitely glad that we're keeping Carly there. There we go. Yeah, strike two. She went. So a 2-2 count here for Audrey Lowry. 2 outs, 1 on for LSU. LSU up 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Another ball that goes foul. So really thought Audrey kind of had an up and down first inning there, some excitement, able to get out of it. A very quiet 3 up, 3 down in the second. But here in the third, her control is just not there. I hit out here to right field, a hard hit ground ball. LSU now with runners at first and second. So, man, after getting that home run, y'all, it put a spark in this LSU offense. And of course, Audrey giving it free passes. It's not helping either. So we got to find a way here to get this third out. Agreed, CJ. Harvey, how are you? Welcome in. Good evening. Glad to see you. Yeah, Harvey, hadn't been our best that we've seen the girls play. Offense is still cold. LSU got a solo shot here earlier in the inning to go up 1-0 down the left field line. But Audrey Lowry, she is struggling. Her control just not there. Like CJ said, I don't really care about the pitch count. It's just her control. Come on, Audrey. There we go. 1-2 count. Big swing and a miss. So got to get one more of those. We got to get out of this, y'all. 2-2 count. Come on, Audrey. There we go. Hard hit ball to second base. Ilana over to second for out number 3. There we go. So it wasn't pretty, but OU finds a way just to hold LSU just so that one solo shot home run. Thought it might go foul, but it stays. Didn't like her bat flip. So if I saw that, Slaggy saw that, like we both thought, if you did that in the major leagues, you're going to get beamed the next time that you come up to bat, or your teammate's going to get beamed. So I know if we saw that, everybody saw that. So I hope we're able to get that one back, hit a home run, and let LSU know, let them know. So I know we all wanted to see a fast start, y'all, but again, Oklahoma just not getting off to quick starts here as of late. Hey, did Ole Miss hang on to beat Tennessee, or is that game still going? Yeah, Harvey. So last night, yeah, Coach Roach is back. She came out and made the announcement. Yeah, God is good. Glad to see that she's able to beat her battle there with cancer. Everything came back positive. So glad to see that Coach Roach is back there in the dugout there for Oklahoma. It's definitely needed. Definitely needed. And so, Harvey, like I know you're coming in late, so you see that we have no score but twice. We thought that Ella Parker had a home run possibly twice, and she was just a few feet away each time from hitting a home run. So Kendall Wells had a single there in the first. Let's see, Abby Dayton had a hit. Other than that, though, a whole lot of nothing. So we're just tuning in. Top of the fourth inning, LSU up 1-0 on a beautiful night there in Baton Rouge. Man, it is gorgeous there. Holy cow. No, yeah, I'll change it, Steph. Yeah, so the umpire is consistent. It's just that his strike zone is tiny, tiny. So Isabella Emerling at the plate for Oklahoma. Of course, she was the hero in Game 3 against Ole Miss the other night with that grand slam. Okay, there we go. A&M is up 5-2, y'all, over Texas in the third. So go Aggies. Come on, Gabby. Gabby Garcia is going to hit that one down the foul territory. Almost caught. Oh, almost caught twice, but LSU, great effort, not able to get it done. They seem to be okay, but great effort on that foul ball hit by Gabby Garcia. Almost caught twice, but not able to get it done. So one out here for Oklahoma in the top of the fourth inning. Gabby Garcia at the plate. OU down 1-0. That would have been a heck of a catch. Was in her glove and fell up, but then she ran right into the side there. Ouch. Final, y'all. Final. Ole Miss beat Tennessee. So Tennessee loses to Ole Miss. So Ole Miss goes into Knoxville 0-9 in SEC play and gets a huge win. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, what the heck? They keep showing the replay by the LSU. Come on, Gabby. Another foul ball. It's going down the left baseline. Diving catch by LSU. So LSU with this lead, they have the crowd behind them. LSU is playing out of their mind. I get it. They have that energy. Everything's going good for them. You got the crowd trying to get the wave going here in Baton Rouge. So Oklahoma has to get something going here, y'all. What are we doing? Yeah, CJ, we're I mean the score is only one of them, but it feels worse than that. To me, it does. We still have a long way to go, but it's just frustrating to see this offense struggle like they are. 1-1 count here for Kai Miner. Kai Miner is still batting with a 5. Her batting average is still over 500 with a 511 batting average. Ground ball hits a shortstop over to first for the third out of the inning. So Oklahoma goes down very quickly and quietly. So all the momentum, all the energies with LSU and this home crowd. Oklahoma, they very frustrating now with this offense. Very frustrating. Hopefully we see a bottom of the fourth, just like we saw here in the top of the fourth. 3 up, 3 down, quick, easy, out of the way, and get back in the dugout. I mean, we still have 9 outs, y'all. I mean, we were in this boat the other night against Ole Miss, so still a lot of game to play, but just frustrating to see the offense. And then, of course, to see Audrey just struggle like she is. Just not the usual control that we see from Audrey Lowry here tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Still got a lot to play for. A lot to go there, Harvey. Absolutely. Oh, so yeah, I think she is. She was a spark for the OU pitching staff. It's a great thing that she's back in there. It's like you're right. We haven't scored, yeah, in over 3 innings. What the heck? Thunder just started. Okay, yeah, a lot going on. Of course, the Thunder there leading in the West. But here we are going to the bottom of the fourth. Oklahoma's not able to find anything at the plate. LSU able to get a solo shot down the left field line in the last inning and go up 1-0. Lowry got herself in some trouble, but they were able to get out of it and just keep LSU to just that 1 run. Reginald agreed. Let's go, Audrey. Audrey desperately needs a 3 up, 3 down and get back into the dugout. There we go. Should be a pop up to Gabby there at shortstop. There we go. Out number 1. So exactly what we want to see. Harvey, I'm with you. Yeah. We saw OU be very, very quiet against Ole Miss in Game 3 the other night there in Oxford, and then we just blew up. So I think as OU fans, we were just hoping for a quick start, put the pressure on LSU, their pitcher, their defense, and get the crowd out of the game. Just not the case so far. Beautiful pitch, strike number 1. Pop up there, that's going to go foul. So quickly here, an 0-2 count for this LSU batter. Come on, Audrey. There we go. Swing and a miss. Strike number. There we go. Swing and a miss for another strikeout for Audrey Lowry. Out number 2 of the inning. So seems like Lowry, after having that kind of up and down, rough inning there in the third, she's really come back, got refocused, and I'm sure she had a great conversation with Rocha there in the dugout. So 1-0 count. Come on, Audrey. Oh, beautiful pitch. 1-1 count. It's going to be a hit out to right field. Past Ilana there at second base. So a 2-out single here for LSU in the bottom of the fourth, up 1-0. Right. Juan, what's going on, man? Welcome in from Japan. Good to see you in here. Glad to see you in here. It's been a very quiet game, man, for Oklahoma. Offensively, we got nothing. A few hard hit balls to the warning track, but that's about it. A couple singles. LSU got a solo shot in the last inning to go up 1-0. But other than that, it's been a really good pitching duel here. So a little stoppage in play here. So the former Sooner Avery Hodge coming up to bat here. Got 2 outs, 1 on, bottom of the fourth. Lowry in the circle for Oklahoma. Agreed, Bob. Yeah, we're hitting a lot of fly balls. Yeah, LSU just making good contact, not trying to do too much, just find a way to pass the bat. And so far, they're doing a better job of that than what Oklahoma is tonight. So, but OU still has 9 outs to go. So, there you go. Ground ball hit to second base, over to first. There we go. 3 outs. So, we got a pitcher's duel, y'all. So, going to the 5th inning, LSU up 1-0. Really quick game, but LSU now out hitting Oklahoma 4-3. So, the only difference in the game is that solo shot that just stayed fair down the left field line there in the third. But other than that, just a great pitcher's duel. So, yeah. CJ, exactly. Yeah, we got to wake up, y'all. Got to wake up now. We're going to the 5th, and we've got to get something going. We saw how the crowd got into it. LSU defensively, they're making just incredible plays. Like they're feeling it. You know what I mean? So we have got to find a way to change the momentum. We got to get out of this mess. Mentally, I don't know what's going on. I'm sure JT is having a very passionate conversation with all his hitters. So, but so far, I mean, there's been, if you look at the scoreboard in the SEC, Ole Miss went in 0-9, winless. Ole Miss went in and beat Tennessee there in Knoxville in game 1, 2-1. So we saw the upset there. Currently, A&M is beating Texas. I think Chris Plank said 5-2. Oh, no, now it's tied 5-5, huh? Well, dang it. So, yeah, you have A&M and Texas, but really I think the best series of the weekend is you have Florida and Arkansas. So, great weekend for SEC softball across the board. But here in Baton Rouge, Oklahoma quietly doing a whole lot of nothing, but it's been a great night for Audrey Lowry. But we'll see if they can't find a way to get something going here in the 5th inning. All right, so here we go. Top of the 5th inning, Oklahoma down 1-0. A home run's great and all, but let's just find a way to pass the bat. Find a way to pass the bat, get on base, whether it be a walk, something, but we got to get something going, get some kind of spark here for this OU offense. Ilana's going to foul that one, trying to get the bunt down, so 0-1 count here. Man, this LSU pitcher, y'all, she only has 58 pitches. That's it. There you go. Ilana with the hit out to right field. There we go, Ilana. There we go. So a leadoff single here for Oklahoma in the 5th inning. There you go. Just find a way to pass the bat and get some base runners. That's it. Pass the bat. Absolutely. Pass the bat. Get some kind of pressure on this pitcher and this LSU defense, who's been playing out of their mind. Sid Barker at the plate. She's great. She's a great third baseman. She's a stud defensively, but at the plate, she's been a liability as of late. So Sid with a bunt attempt fouls that one. So a 1-1 count here. I like the thought though. Let's put the bunt down, advance the runner in the scoring position. I like the play, but we got to execute. Got to execute right there. Teresa, she is. Yeah, Sid is due. So 1-1 count. I would love to see a bunt right here. Find a way to advance the runner. And Sid's going to pop up in the infield. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I don't want to see Sid Barker no more. I don't. Bring in Lexi McDaniel. I've seen enough of her. Horrible. Yeah, I'm done seeing Sid Barker, y'all. I get why she's playing because she's a gem at third, but golly, batting-wise, such a liability as of late. Very frustrating to watch. So Abby Dayton here with one of the few sitters to get a hit here in the game. So see if she can't do it again. Time called. The LSU coach is coming out to talk to her pitcher. So if you're just tuning in, it's been a pitcher's duel. Oklahoma, the best we've seen is a couple singles. Ella Parker has hit 2 balls now that have been caught right at the wall. But other than that, a whole lot of nothing for Oklahoma offensively. LSU now with pitchers in the bullpen warming up. So great night for this LSU starter, though. We're in the 5th inning, 1 out for Oklahoma, and she's only at 63 pitches. So good night for her. But Ilana is over at first. We have 1 out. See if Abby Dayton can't find a way to pass the bat, get something going here for Oklahoma. Monticelli is warming up. Yeah, it's like if it's me, I'm not bringing in Peyton Monticelli because OU knows her well. You know what I mean? Maybe if the situation was different, maybe if LSU had a bigger lead, then maybe bringing in Peyton. But I wouldn't bring in Peyton Monticelli if I'm LSU. But we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do. Ball 2 here, so a 2-1 count. I will gladly take a walk here, y'all. Get some base runners. Any way to pass the bat and keep this going. There we go, low and outside, ball 3. So Abby, be smart. Patience and discipline. So a 3-1 count here for Abby Dayton. Oh, that was a good pitch. That was a good pitch on the outside corner. So a full count here for Abby. Come on, Abby. Come on, Abby. There you go, Abby. Gets a hit out to left field, past the shortstop. There you go, Abby Dayton. So 2 hits now here for Oklahoma in the 5th inning. Runners at first and second, only 1 out, down 1-0. Now we're back here to the top of the lineup, y'all. So Cassidy Pickering's at the plate. Exactly what we want if we're Oklahoma. With a few ladies on, this is Cassidy Pickering's third time at the plate. So come on, Pick, you're due. Pick is due, y'all. Pick fouls off that first one. That's right, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, Pick. Big opportunity here for Cassidy Pickering to get Oklahoma back in the game, possibly take the lead. Ooh. This umpire, I give it to him, man. He is consistent. He is not giving that outside pitch to neither team. So both fan bases are frustrated. Come on, Pick. Come on, Pick. Another foul ball. So 1-2 count here for Cassidy Pickering. Oh, Pitt caught looking at strike three. Pitch on the inside. You can't do that, Cassidy. Come on. So 2 outs now here for Cassidy or for Kendall Wells. Kendall able to get a single here in the first inning against this pitcher. But hey, y'all, all we need is a hit. If we can get a ground ball hit to the outfield, anywhere in the outfield, it should score Abby from second base and we can tie the game. A home run would be great, but we just got to get a hit. Just find a way to get it to the outfield. Kendall Wells here with the 0-1 count. So top of the fifth inning, LSU's up 1-0. 2 outs, 2 on here for Oklahoma. Kendall Wells at the plate with the 0-1 count. That one outside, so 1-1 count. Harvey says check one. Yeah, I sure hope so. But at least just find a way to pass the bat and get this one run in and tie it up. This is the best opportunity that Oklahoma's had so far in the game. Kendall Wells fouls that one off. Two-out rally, heck yeah. So Kendall Wells here with a 1-2 count. Hard hit, it's ball hit down to first base, easy grounder for the out number 3. So again, another wasted opportunity there for Oklahoma. So for the 5 innings, y'all, Oklahoma's had base runners, had a chance to do something, and absolutely nothing. So going to the bottom of the 5th, OU still down 1-0. Frustrating. We had runners at first and second, only 1 out. At the top of our order, Cassidy Pickering, and she looks at strike 3. Pick now has struck out twice in this game, so we had a big opportunity there, and just ladies not able to get it done so far. So OU still has 6 outs to play, or still has 6 outs to play with. We'll see if Ardua can't come out here and get a quick 3-up, 3 down, and get us back into the dugout. Oh, CJ, I don't think so. It's a 1-0 game. Oh, no way. No way. Yeah, Slaggy. So if y'all didn't realize that, against Ole Miss in game 2 and 3, of course, she had 2 big, massive home runs in those last 2 games, but she had 6 strikeouts. So it's been either strikeout or bust. But tonight she had a leadoff single. She had just a ground ball. So yeah, Kendall Wells, quietly not getting it done tonight so far. But neither is any of the offense for Oklahoma. Just frustrating to see, though, with runners in scoring position, we're not even getting productive outs. OU out hitting LSU 5-4. The only difference in this game is that one solo shot by LSU in the third. So thought it might go foul, but it just stayed fair to give LSU. And then how she just threw the bat back. At some point, if not tonight, that's going to be in the memory of Oklahoma. And they're going to give an answer to that. You watch. Yeah, Kelby, I wish we would start somebody else. I wish we would start either Kai or Abby, but another hit for this hitter. So a 3-hit game for this LSU batter. She's the one that had the solo shot. So what a night for her against Audrey Lowry. So here in the bottom of the fifth, LSU was something quick. Man, Reznor could be. But we've seen sitter magic way too much in the 7th inning and late innings. So I'm never going to count them out until the opponent gets that 20 or gets that 21st out of the game. You know what I mean? So abundant tipped here. LSU able to advance the runner, but out number 1. But right there, that was good baseball. Good baseball by LSU right there. So something that OU tried to do in the top of the 5th, and we just weren't able to execute. So here comes Jen Rocha. So excited to see her back out here for Oklahoma here in the dugout. Coming out here to talk to Audrey Lowry, who's thrown 78 pitches. LSU with a runner at second base, 1 down. So CJ, you think if they get 2, it's over? If we get down 2-0? So a good conversation here with Jen Rocha, really having a good conversation with Audrey. But Audrey had that one mistake, so I mean, all she could do is just throw your pitches, trust your defense. That's all you can do. Just do your job. We've seen Audrey, I think this is the 3rd time in this game that LSU's had runners in scoring position like this. Oh, a hard hit ball to Sid Barker at third, over to first. And that's why we have Sid Barker in the game for plays like that. Defensively, she's been such a weapon. Just in the box, she's been very inconsistent. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma. Come on, Audrey. You got this. Ball number 1. Reginald, yeah. Lowry's doing her job. She had that one mistake, but yeah, Oklahoma's had multiple opportunities now with runners in scoring position, and we just leave, and we just can't get the job done tonight so far. But like I just said, until LSU gets that 21st out of the game, never going to count Oklahoma out of this game. So that one high. So a 2-1 count here for Audrey Lowry. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. LSU has a runner at second, up 1-0. Oh, good pitch, a little low, I guess. So 3-1 count. So a 3-1 count here for Audrey Lowry. Ooh, ooh. Wow, ball 4. Okay. So LSU now with runners at first and second, 2 outs. You got this, Audrey. You got this. Do your job, trust the defense. Brian, exactly. Yep. It makes it force at third. So, yeah, that walk wasn't the worst thing in the world. So 0-1 count here for the LSU hitter. LSU has 2 outs, 2-1, up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Ooh, good pitch, strike 2. Come on, Audrey. Ball is hit out to right field. Come on, Ella. There we go. Out number 3. Out number 3. So, again, LSU leaves 2 on base. They've now stranded 7, y'all. So each team has had 5 hits. Just that one home run, just that one solo shot has been the only difference in the game. So a great pitching duel. But going to the top of the 6th inning, OU down 1-0, and we got to find a way to get something. Got to get something going here, y'all. We're running out of time. That's right, Frank. Let's go. Boomer. Got to get something going here, y'all. But a great night in SEC softball. A great weekend for SEC softball. Ole Miss already went in and upset number 4 Tennessee 2-1. So Ole Miss getting their first conference win. Earlier today, you got A&M and Texas going on. Last time y'all said it was a 5-5 in that game. You got Florida, Arkansas, then you got OU, LSU. So Esther agreed. Yeah, we've got to get some hits. Just find a way to pass the bat. Yep, it's our time. Florida's down 3-1. Texas is down. Yeah, so we knew coming in this was going to be up to this point in SEC play. This was going to be by far Oklahoma's toughest opponent, and number 20 ranked LSU. But overall, it's been a great night from Audrey Lowry. Just giving up just that one solo shot, but the offense has got to do their job. We've had, I don't know, 3 or 4 times where we've had at least runners, at least one runner in scoring position, and just can't get the job done. We've seen Cassidy Pickering strike out twice, very uncharacteristic. All right, now here's Ella Parker. So for y'all that may not know, she's had two balls caught at the wall. So she's had 2 hard hit balls just a few feet away from being a home run. So see if third time is going to be a charm here for Ella Parker. Ella takes ball 1. Come on, Ella Parker. You got this. Yeah, she has Slaggy just a few feet away, man. Oh, good pitch. Strike 1. Yeah, that's crazy. It's been a long time since he's been shut out, but game's not over. Got to keep the faith. We always know that Cedar Magic can come at the last moment. So Ella Parker here with a 2-1 count. Come on, let's find a way to pass the bat. Get on. Ella with a hit. Ball down to second base. It's going to be close. Bang. Ella beats out the throw. There you go, Ella Parker. There you go, Ella Parker. So again, Oklahoma with a leadoff hit, but can they do something with it? So Bella Emerling at the plate, of course. We saw what she did. She was the hero against Ole Miss with that massive grand slam the other night. But right here, Bella, just find a way to just get a productive out. A home run would be great, but just find a way, just something productive. Find a way to pass the bat. Jimmy, she does. Yeah, Ellis faster than what you think she would be. That one's way outside. Ball 2. So a 2-0 count here for Bella. Plate discipline. Oh, wow. That was a hard hit ball. That was a hard hit ball, and the catcher put her glove out and makes the catch. She's laughing about it because she probably couldn't do that again, y'all. Bella Emling with a shot right back to the pitcher. Good. Oh, gosh. So a hard hit ball, but right back to the pitcher. So 1 out now here for Oklahoma in the 6th inning. Ella Parker over at first base. LSU up 1-0. Gabby Garcia at the plate takes ball 1 up high. Yeah, lucky we didn't get doubled up. Yeah, don't leave the base early. Jimmy, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Oh, good pitch. Gabby takes ball or strike 1. Gabby Garcia, a hard hit ball deep out to right field, but right to the right fielder there. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma in the 6th inning. Kai Miner at the bat. Yeah, so it's been the last 2 hitters have hit the ball hard, but I mean, right to the LSU defender. So Kai takes ball 1 outside. So 1-0 count. Still have Ella Parker over there at first base. 2 outs here for the Sinners in the 6th, down 1-0. Oh, good pitch on the outside there. 1-1 count. Come on, Kai, find a way. You got this, girl. You got it. This. Ooh, good pitch. Umpire does not think so. So a 2-1 count here for Kai Miner. 2 outs. He has a runner at first. Down 1-0 here in the 6th inning. Kai's going to pop that one up, but it goes foul off the net. So a 2-2 count. Kai Miner's going to hit a ground ball to second base. Out number 3. So again, we get something going with the leadoff hit, and you can't do anything with it. So going to the bottom of the 6th inning, Oklahoma's still down to 1-0. OU has 6 hits on the night. But that one solo shot is the difference in the game, y'all, in the 3rd inning. So a great game by R.D. Lowry. Great game by our defense, just the offense. And we all knew this was coming. We all said if we did not get a quick start, we were going to be in trouble. And at some point, it was going to catch up to us. So far, but I mean, we've seen this a million times, though, y'all. Sooner Magic. We've all seen the crazy things that have happened in the 7th inning when we're down to our last out, and it seems impossible, and then we find a way. So we just got to keep the faith, y'all. You just never know until that last out's recorded. Arkansas is up 6-0. Wow. Wow. So Texas is having a rough night. OU's having a rough night. Tennessee lost. Florida's getting beat up pretty bad. So it's a rough Friday night for a lot of the top tier teams in the SEC so far here in softball. But here in Baton Rouge, the game is not over, y'all. We got to keep the faith. Got to keep the faith. CJ Wright, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? The last time Oklahoma was shut out was June 2nd, 2019 to Alabama. Man, y'all, so it's been seven years since Oklahoma has been shut out in a softball game. That's incredible. Incredible. First hit here in the game is going to be hit out to left, or in the 6th inning, fly out there to left field. So one out now here quickly for LSU in the bottom of the 6th. So, of course, this pitcher for LSU, she's a transfer from San Diego State. She's a good pitcher, y'all. I'm sure we're going to see her in Game 3. I would assume. Ground out there to Gabby. So quickly, 2 outs for Oklahoma in the 6th. I mean, Audrey Lowry, what a game! What a game! Defense looks incredible. Just the offense not able to do anything tonight here in Baton Rouge. So a stoppage in play here. A&M is up 7-6 over the Shorthorns currently. Tegan Cavan's getting beat up there in Austin. So Tegan Cavan, she's getting beat up there. Audrey Lowry here throwing a great game. Just the offense not doing anything to help her out. So here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Oklahoma down 1-0 to LSU, 2 outs. Nice pitch, strike 1. Audrey Lowry, ball hit back to Audrey. Oh, great play, Audrey. Throw over to first, out number 3. So just like that, Audrey does her job. But Oklahoma now down to their last opportunity to get it. We got to get one, y'all, somehow, some way. Or this is going to be Oklahoma's first shutout since June of 2019. That's insane. 7 years. Just 1 second. Okay. All right, so y'all, what do y'all think? How y'all feeling? We're gonna see some center magic here in the 7th. Get that score changed for y'all real quick. Okay. Yeah, I hope maybe we can get some pinch hitters here. Give them a chance because you never know. I mean, we saw it in the last game with Bella Emerling and what she did, so you just never know. Sooner Magic could be sitting there on the bench. You just never know. So 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so Lexi McDaniel is going to hit for Sid Barker, who's done absolutely nothing. She's been great at third, but has done nothing in the box. So here we are, top of the 7th inning. Oklahoma down to 3 outs now. Got to find a way to get something done here. Great pitcher's duel. Great game by Audrey Lowry. Great game by her. Can the offense find a way to get something done here in the 7th inning? Ilana Abignani at the plate. Come on, Ilana. There you go, Ilana. There you go, Ilana. Hard hit ball down the left baseline. It's going to be fair. And that left fielder gets it in quick. Great play by that left fielder to get the ball in quick. So Ilana currently with a leadoff single. And I bet LSU is going to challenge it. Plank is pretty confident that it's a fair ball, but I mean, you have challenges, right? So you might, I mean, yeah, they're going to challenge that it was fair foul. I mean, so I get it. Even if it's obvious, ball went past third base. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair ball. Hits the ground there before it goes into the outfield. Yeah, fair ball. Yeah, quickly. I mean, you get 2 challenges, right? You can't take them with you. So Ilana with a leadoff single. So Lexi McDaniel, y'all, this is what we wanted to see. Come on, Lexi. A true freshman, Lexi McDaniel, a chance to bring some center magic. So are you down 1-0 here in the 7th inning? We have a runner at first, no outs. Come on, Lexi. Lexi takes strike 1. Ball is going to be hit out deep to right field. Caught at the warning track for out number 1. Ilana's going to try to tag up. Whoa. Oh, safe around the tag. This is going to be a challenge, of course. I mean, you have to, right? The second baseman has changed to challenge this. Talk about a gutsy call by Oklahoma. Plank is saying that she slid around the initial tag. So the call on the field was that she was safe. But man, talk about being aggressive, y'all. Holy crap. Yeah, so the marks are not working for the umpires, but dude, they quick work though. So they keep showing the replays. She got her left hand in on the bag. What a slide by Ilana. So Oklahoma should have a runner at second, only 1 out. So we have a chance. We have a chance, y'all. Yeah, so everybody's kind of seeing the replay. They know the play should stand. So Ilana's going to be at second base, only 1 out. Only 1 out, y'all. So here comes Abby Dayton. Yes, like we want to see aggressiveness, but holy cow, talk about being aggressive. That was crazy dangerous. Yeah, so she's safe, safe on the challenges. So just like that, LSU is out of challenges. So again, Oklahoma with a runner in scoring position, again, with one out. Can we just find a way to get Ilana home? So Abby Dayton at the plate already had a couple hits on the night. Come on, Abby. Come on, Abby. Come on, Abby. There you go, Abby, with a hit down left field. So runners at the corners. Runners at the corners for Oklahoma. And here comes Cassidy Pickering. 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts. So now if we can just get a productive out, just a hard to hit ball out to the outfield, with Ilana's speed, she will be able to score from third and tie the game. So Oklahoma has been quiet the whole game. A couple hits here by the bottom of the order. So the top of the order for Oklahoma has really done nothing. Maybe I think a hit by Kendall Wells. That's it. But Abby Dayton and Ilana Agbenyani tonight, y'all, they've been the offense for Oklahoma. So Cassidy Pickering, all you got to do, just hit a ball to the outfield. That's all you got to do, and it's going to easily score Ilana from third to tie this game. So Patty out to talk to her players. The LSU coach is coming out now to talk to her pitcher and defense, try to calm them down. Yeah, come on, Pick. Come on, Pick. So if you're just tuning in, LSU's up 1-0 here in the 7th inning. A solo shot back in the third. It's been a pitcher's duel. But Oklahoma here with singles by Ilana Agbenyani and Abby Dayton. OU now has runners at the corners, only 1 out. Cassidy Pickering at the plate. Picks had a rough night, though, y'all. A couple strikeouts, but can she get the job done here in the 7th? Swing and a miss. A big swing and a miss right there. Come on, Pick. Come on, Cassidy. You got this. Cassidy's due, y'all. Cassidy is due, y'all. Ball inside. Ball 1. So OU has runners at the corners, 1 out, down 1-0 here in the 7th inning. Cassidy Pickering at the plate with a 1-1 count. Ball 2, outside, so 2-1 count. Pick here fouls up and off, so 2-2 count here for Cassidy. Come on, Cassidy. Come on, Cassidy. You got this. Foul ball. So still a 2-2 count. Cassidy just has to get a productive out. Just hit the ball to the outfield is all she has to do to tie this game. Okay, so Pickering hits a short, ball's thrown home. They have Ilana in a rundown between third and home. Get back, get back, get back. She's safe. Abby Dayton going back to second. Bases loaded, y'all. Bases loaded. Bases loaded. 1 out for Oklahoma. Oklahoma in multiple runs downs. LSU just confused, not knowing what to do there, and we have bases loaded, 1 out. So a big defensive mistake right there by LSU. I thought for sure they had Ilana out right there in that rundown between third and home. So bases loaded, 1 out. OU is down 1. Kendall Wells at the plate. Kendall, all we need is a productive out. To the outfield. That's all you got to do. Big swing. Kendall fouls that one off. So Kendall Wells at the plate. Chaney Hilton coming in to run for Cassidy Pickering to get maximum speed on the bases for Oklahoma. So Oklahoma has been quiet the whole game offensively. A couple hits here by Ilana and Abby Dayton, and then a big mistake here by the defense for LSU in the infield. Come on, Kendall. Come on, Kendall. Come on, Kendall. Get down. Get down. There we go. There's one. There's one. It's going to be 1 run. Come on. Get 2. Get 2. Get 2. Get 2. Freshman Kendall Wells with a 2-run single, y'all. A 2-run single to give Oklahoma the lead in the 7th inning. Wow. LSU fans are shocked. Sooner magic, y'all. Sooner magic. A bloop hit by Kendall Wells out there in right field. So Oklahoma with some Sooner magic here. Now, we still got some work to do. The game is not over, but definitely could use some insurance runs here. Ella Parker takes ball 1. Ella Parker on the night has had 2 balls caught at the wall. So see if Ella can't find a way to get another run in here for Oklahoma. Time called by LSU. 104 pitches now for this starter from LSU. So 1-1 count here for Ella Parker. Kendall Wells trying to get that pitcher. That's funny. So Kendall Wells still second base. The pitcher just looks at Kendall, doesn't even care. And Kendall's still second base. So Oklahoma now with runners at second and third, only 1 out. So Ella Parker, a big chance here to argue by at least a couple runs. Ella Parker fouls that one off her foot. So strike 2. Ella Parker just fouls the ball off of her foot. So Ella Parker here with a 1-2 count. Oh, and Ella Parker's going to pop up in the shallow left field. Not enough room for Chaney to steal or to go home. So, an opportunity there for Ella Parker, just not able to get the job done. But here comes Bella Ermeling. So Oklahoma found a way. Left for dead coming to the 7th inning. They get 2 runs here in the 7th. We have 2 outs. Still have runners at second and third. Bella Ermeling here at the plate. Bella takes ball 1, way outside. Slaggy, maybe. Could we see Bella be a massive hero twice, 2 games in a row? Pretty, I sure hope so. A Bella bomb, absolutely. Let's see that. A 2-0 count here for Bella. Bella is going to hit one deep out to left field, not going to be enough. So out number 3, but center magic, y'all. Oklahoma found a way. Oklahoma found a way to get the job done. Massive mistake there by LSU on that defense when they had their rundown between third and home. But OU makes them pay. Kendall Wells with a blue pit out to right field to score 2. Frustrating to see, though, that we had second and third, only 1 out, and not able to get another insurance run, but we'll take it. So the streak continues. OU will not be shut out for 7 years now, like almost 7 years and going. So can Audrey Lowry, y'all, come out here and get that job done? OU now just 3 outs away. Woo. What a night, y'all. What a night. Arkansas is up 6-2 on Florida. Nice. Oh, yeah, Bob. Good call. Good call. Yeah, definitely got to change that. What am I thinking? Good call, Bob. All right, there we go. There we go. So OU with some Sooner magic. Still some work to do, but OU found a way to go up 2-1 after they looked left for dead. Through 6 innings, we had absolutely nothing going on offensively. But the bottom of our order tonight has been gold. Ilana, Abby Dayton, the 8-9 hole have been massive for us. The top of the order, other than Kendall Wells, a whole lot of nothing. Cassidy Pickering with a couple strikeouts, a rough night for Cassidy. Ella Parker, she went 0 for 3, but her first 2 at bats, I mean, just balls caught at the wall. So here we go, y'all. What a game. So Oklahoma's up 2-1 going to the bottom of the 7th. Audrey Lowry is still in the circle. Yeah, we can't. Yeah. Let's get this first out. Let's get this first first batter out. Absolutely. Let's not give anything into LSU. So here we go. Yeah, can't get it. Yeah, we got to get ahead. No free passes. So a 1-0 count here for Audrey Lowry. Slaggy, exactly. Yeah, we got to learn to win these games because we're going to see this a lot. 2-0 count. Whenever we take on Bama, who else we have? Oklahoma State, A&M, Texas. Yeah, we got to be able to learn to win these close games. Ball hit, ooh, dangerous. Hard hit ball, but goes foul. So a 2-2 count. I'm sorry, it's a 2-1 count. Come on, Audrey. 3-1. Come on, Audrey. We can't give it free passes. Come on now. Come on, Audrey. Come on, Audrey. There we go. Strike 2. Good pitch. Come on, Audrey. So a full count here, bottom of the 7th. OU up 2-1. Ball is hit hard in the left field line. It's going to go foul. Out of play. So a full count now here. Come on, Audrey. You got this. Oh, that was a good pitch. Low and outside, though. I mean, I got to give it to that umpire. He hasn't called it all night long. So a leadoff walk is not what we wanted to see, y'all, at all. So a leadoff walk here for Audrey Lowry. LSU is bringing in a pinch runner to get more speed on the bases. Audrey Lowry here has thrown 98 pitches. Avery Hodge, the former Sooner. Wow, so Patty Gasso, y'all, is going with a true freshman, Alyssa Parker, in this moment for Oklahoma. Wow. So Audrey Lowry, what a game. 98 pitches, 6 innings. Gave up just that one solo shot back in the third. So great night for Audrey Lowry. Great night for Audrey. You did your job. Wow, so Alyssa Parker is going, so Patty going with the true freshman, Alyssa Parker. Wow. So a pitching change here for Oklahoma. OU up 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th here in LSU. They found a way to get the job done, put up 2 runs in the 7th inning when they were down to their last 3 outs. Lowry here gives up a leadoff walk. This umpire has a really tight strike zone, and he has just not given that outside pitch at all. So a leadoff walk here for Audrey. Patty says that's enough. So the true freshman, Alyssa Parker, y'all, coming in for Oklahoma. What an opportunity for her, y'all. What an opportunity. Wow. Going with the true freshman here in this opportunity in a hostile environment. She was, Saggy. She was fatiguing. I'm sure we're probably going to see her Sunday, I would assume. Melvin, we do. We do have a senior. Absolutely, we do. So Alyssa Parker here with her 10th appearance on the season, her 5th appearance in relief. Comes in with OU up 2-1, bottom of the 7th. LSU has a runner at first, no outs. How about a double play, y'all? How about a double play? Ball 1 low. Former Sooner Avery Hodge over at first for LSU. Come on, Alyssa, you got this. There we go. Strike 1. So 1-1 count. Come on, Alyssa, you got this. Oh, that one's up high. 2-1 count. There's that off speed. There's that off speed. So she can throw a fastball at 70 plus and then come back with the off speed at 45, y'all. That is ridiculous. Man, let's go back to that off speed pitch because that's going to be tough to hit. Oh, outside, full count. Come on, Alyssa. Oh, ball hit the short. Come on, 2. There's 1. Go 2. Oh, ball is thrown high. Ball thrown high. Wow. That was so close to being a double play, y'all. Wow. Oh, she was. Ooh. That was so close at first. Why not? Patty, why don't you challenge it? You can't take him with you. Why not challenge that? Wow, look at that. So Patty Gasso going back to Audrey Lowry. Wow. Wow. Yeah, look at this. Look at this coaching by Patty Gasso. Playing matchup. Man, if I'm Patty Gasso, y'all, I'm going to challenge that play. You got two challenges. You know what I mean? God, that was so close. I thought they had her. So Audrey Lowry is coming back in. Patty playing the matchups. So we see this a lot in the pros. So we're 1 out away, or we're 1 pitch away. We can get a double play here. We can end this game. Oklahoma is up 2-1. They found some magic in the 7th to get 2. Patty, so Audrey Lowry started the whole game. Patty brings in Alyssa Parker for 1 hitter and brings the starter back in. So here we are, bottom of the 7th. OU up 2-1. Runner at first, 1 out, ball 1. Come on, Audrey. So our freshman here is at the plate for LSU. How about you hit into a double play? Oh, good pitch. Strike 1. So 1-1 count. Come on, Audrey, you got this. Ball is going to be hit. It's going to go foul out of play. So 1-2 count here for Audrey Lowry. Come on, Audrey, you got this. Tracy, you ain't lying. This is nerve-wracking. Absolutely, this is. Oh, a little high. That was close. 2-2 count. Blood pressure and nerves, y'all. Whew, right, Jimmy? 2-2 count here for Audrey Lowry. Another foul ball. So still a 2-2 count. OU up 2-1. Bottom of the 7th. 1 out, 1 on for LSU. Come on, double play. Agreed. Yeah, we're not used to see a lot of these close games, but we better. It's low. Ball 3. Come on, Audrey. Come on, Audrey. Full count here for Audrey Lowry. OU up 2-1. LSU has 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Ball is hit. Ground ball down third baseline. Goes foul. Yeah, whatever, LSU coach. Nice try. Yeah, I don't think so. So full count here for Audrey Lowry. We got to breathe, y'all. We got to breathe. Whew. Hard hit ball to center field. Oh, at the warning track. There you go, Kai. So out number 2. So LU 1 out away from another comeback win. But we still have some work to do here, y'all. We're 1 out away. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. LSU has a runner at first. Come on, Audrey. You got this. Oh, ball just a little outside, but the umpire's not going to give that. We've seen that all night long. So 1-0 count. What a game, y'all. What a game. Time call by Kendall Wells. She's going to come out and talk to Audrey for a minute. communication was not there. So Kendall going out, making a smart move, making sure everybody's on the same page. OU is 1 out away. Up 2-1 here over LSU, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. LSU has a runner at first. Outside, good pitch, but ball 2. Umpire's not going to give that, so we got to quit throwing it. The batters are not chasing it, so quit throwing it. Come on, Audrey. Oh, 3-0. So I feel like this was one of those intentional walks. I mean, because none of those pitches were really close. You know what I mean? Yeah. So here we go. A walk here for Audrey Lowry. So LSU now has runners at first and second. 2 outs. Patty Gasso coming out to talk to her pitcher. Are you kidding me? Patty is going with another pitching change. Miley Wichenio is coming in for Oklahoma. So what a night for Audrey Lowry. 110 pitches, 6 2/3. Heck of a night for her. So Patty is doing some hardcore coaching here tonight, y'all, in the 7th inning. Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen Patty coach like this in a long, long time. Like coaching, matchup for matchup. Wow. Crazy. But sometimes not. But you know what? Sometimes though, y'all, this is what it's going to take. Sometimes OU makes it look easy when it comes to some of these wins, but it's not. It is not, especially in the SEC, y'all. So if you're just tuning in, what a night. Oklahoma led for dead in the 7th inning. Couldn't do anything offensively. They find a way. Kendall Wells with a bloop hit out to right field. Scores 2. Now what's frustrating on that is we had runners at second and third, only 1 out. And we couldn't get more of them home. But 2 outs here, though, in the bottom of the 7th. OU's up 2-1. In this 7th inning, we started with Audrey Lowry. Went to Alyssa Parker for 1 batter. Back to Audrey Lowry. Got another out. And now we're bringing in Molly Wichenio. So Patty Gasso working her butt off here in the 7th. Last time that we seen Molly Wichenio, she looked really, really, really good. So Molly Wichenio is coming in with a 1-run lead, 2 outs, 2 on for LSU. Ball 1 a little high. Come on, Miley. Come on, Miley. Yeah, she's been great in relief. Oh, beautiful pitch, strike 1. Strike 1 looking, so 1-1 count. So 1-1 count here for Molly Wichenio. 2 outs, 2 on. OU up by 1. Need just 1 out to get another win here for Oklahoma. Up high and inside. 2-1. Oh my God, what an ugly offside pitch at 56. Completely fooled her. Oh my God, Miley. Come on, Miley. One more. Outside, ball 3. Come on, Miley. So Miley with chain hero here with a full count, 2 on, 2 outs. Oklahoma's up by 1. We cannot give up another walk here, y'all. Come on. Oh, ball goes foul down third baseline. Still a full count. Stress, blood pressure's up here, y'all. Oh. So full count, 2 on, 2 outs. Another foul ball. Still a full count. A hit by LSU. A single out to left field, and LSU is going to tie the game. LSU is going to tie the game. Those free passes, y'all. Those free passes. Is that going to cost us? Of course, the LSU crowd here comes alive, so I mean, the way that Alyssa Parker looked, y'all, I would have kept Alyssa in. I get you pull out Lowry. Alyssa Parker was a second away there from that double play, and then a walk by Lowry, a walk by Miley, and a walk is what scores here to tie the game for LSU. So still, can we find a way to get to the 8th inning? Are we going to go extras? So LSU has found a way. They have found a way. OU now is in trouble. So a base hit and OU is going to lose. So a base hit and LSU will win this game. Oh, beautiful pitch for strike 1. 56 miles an hour. Come on, Miley. Ball 1 a little low. So a 1-1 count here. 2 on, 2 outs, tie game. LSU with a winning run at second base. Ball too high. Come on, Miley. Ball hit foul, so a 2-2 count. So 1 pitch away from getting out of this mess and getting back into the dugout. Trying to get to extras. Ball hits Alana at second base, over to first, out number 3. But damage was done. LSU able to tie it. A lot of us, we don't understand what Patty was doing there. I don't get it. Oklahoma had 2 outs on LSU, but Oklahoma, that 7th inning started with Audrey Lowry. You bring in Alyssa Parker. You play a matchup. I get it. Almost had a double play. Gets the 1 out. Brings Lowry back in. Gives up a walk. We get out number 2, and then we get another walk. And that walk is what ended up tying the game for LSU. So some questionable coaching there by Patty, but so going to the 8th inning, y'all. I don't know. Psyche, you ain't lying. Another beer, another 6-pack, dude. Holy cow. But these are the kind of games though, that we're going to see. This won't be the last time an SEC play for sure. We still have A&M, Texas, Arkansas down the line. So these are games in hostile environments that we have got to learn to win. And then, of course, in postseason, you know, we got to be able to win these in postseason too. So, but man, what a game for Oklahoma and LSU here. What started out as a pitcher's duel through 6 innings. OU found some magic, found a way to take a lead. But like I told you, we took that lead, but we had runners at 2nd and 3rd, only 1 out. Only 1 out. And we couldn't get another run across. So yeah, CJ, we needed that insurance, man, and it screwed us. Just a productive out would have got us that 3rd run of the game. But here we are, LSU going still with the starter in the 8th inning. She's thrown 110 pitches so far. So we'll see if you can find some magic here in the 8th inning. Gabby here takes strike 1. Gabby here with a 1-1 count, trying to get something going here for the Sooners in the 8th. Gabby fouls that one off, so still a 1-2 count, 113 pitches off for this starter. Come on, Gabby, find a way. Gabby takes ball 2. So a 2-2 count here for Gabby in the 8th. Gabby, just find a way, be productive, get on base, pass the bat. CJ, right? Yeah, we're stuck at 120. Yeah, but haven't had a homer tonight at all. How crazy is that? Come on, Gabby. Come on, Gabby. Ball is hit out to second base. Oh, the LSU center fielder tries to dive to slow the ball, but it gets past her. Gabby Garcia with the leadoff double, y'all. There you go, Gabby. Gabby with a leadoff double here for the Sooners in the 8th inning. Kai Miner at the plate. This is the 4th inning, y'all, that OU has started off the inning with a hit. So, again, here's another opportunity. Oklahoma. So the starter is going to come out for LSU. What a night for her, y'all. 116 pitches. She's out of gas, but what a night for her. She goes 7 full innings. But the coach can see it that the OU hitters are really starting to get to her. So again, here we go. Another opportunity. A runner in scoring position for Oklahoma. Can we do something with it? Teresa, I like that call. I like it. Absolutely. I like it. Bunter over to third. I like it. But we just got to get that bunt down. Got to get the bunt down. Yeah, great hit by Gabby Garcia there. I don't know what that center fielder was thinking for LSU. I don't know. I don't know that it would have mattered anyway. Felt like she probably would have got a double regardless on that, but CJ is calling for home run 130 of the season. Yeah, when's the last time that in have we had all this season? When is the last time that Oklahoma went a game without getting a home run? I feel like it's been a while. But man, what a game tonight, y'all. What a game to start off this series in Baton Rouge. A sophomore pitcher, Jaden how do you say her name? Heavener? I don't know how you say it. But we'll see what she has. Kai Miner at the plate. So Gabby Garcia with pretty good speed. But I mean, we saw the last game, y'all. We seen Kai Miner hit 2 home runs. Not really known for power, but hey, I wouldn't mind a 2-run shot here by Kai, would you? But the most important thing with Kai Miner's speed, y'all, let's put down that bunt. Put down that bunt, because good luck throwing her out at first base. Come on, Kai, see if she goes for the bunt. Takes ball 1. Heavener. Okay, thanks, Teresa. Ball 2. 2-0 count here for Kai. I would gladly take a walk, get all that speed on the bases. Absolutely. Come on, Kai. Ball 3, not even close. So 3-0 count here for Kai Miner. Gabby Garcia out there at second base. Arkansas beat Florida there. Look at that. So Florida goes down. Tennessee goes down. Ball 4, not even close. So Ilana, 2 for 3 on the night. She's what got us started in the 7th inning. She was the one that scored the tying run. How about a bunt, y'all? How about a bunt? Can we get a bunt down and advance the runners? A&M text, man, 8-8. Holy cow. Oh, Ilana's fouls that one off. So an 0-1 count here for Ilana. Come on, Ilana, just get the bunt down. There you go. There you go. Gets the bunt down. Perfect. Only play is at first base, so runners advance to second and third. So here we go, y'all. Again, OU with runners at second and third, only 1 out. All we got to do, just hit it to the outfield. Hit it to the outfield and get that runner from third home. That's all we got to do. Come on. But, man, she's thrown 5 balls in a row now, y'all. So, number 1, make her throw you a strike, Sid Barker. Don't help her out because she cannot throw strikes for whatever reason here. Ball 1 high, man. Oh, and Sid gets hit in the arm. So hit by pitch. So bases loaded now for Oklahoma, y'all, with only 1 out. So a walk and a hit by pitch for this LSU reliever that just came in. So Oklahoma, come on now. Bases loaded, 1 out. You got to get something here. Abby, come on, just be smart. Get a productive out. There we go. Hit to the outfield. That should be enough. Out at center. So that's out number 2. Runner comes home. Oklahoma's up 3-2, y'all. Pickering, who had a chance in the 7th inning. So Pick is way overdue, y'all. Cassidy Pickering is way overdue for something here. Pick with a couple strikeouts on the night, but come on, Pick. You're overdue. Pickering here with a 1-1 count. OU has 2 outs. We have 2 on, runners at first and second. OU up 3-2 in the 8th. Pickering is long overdue to get something done here. She takes ball 2 outside. Come on, Cassidy. You are long overdue here. Come on, Cassidy. I wouldn't have swung at that either, but outside pitching, so a 2-2 count. 2-2 count here for Pick. 2 outs, 2 on. OU up 3-2 in the 8th. Oh, ball hit hard, but it's going to go foul. Oh, man, that would have been a home run, but it goes foul. Come on, Pick. Pickering, what are we doing? Swing the bat. Cassidy just looks at strike 3. I mean, a good pitch. Just Cassidy, y'all, is struggling. 3 strikeouts now on the night for Cassidy Pickering. Man, again, she's had multiple opportunities now in the 7th and now the 8th to do some damage and just not able to get it done. But Gabby Garcia, a leadoff double. We get a walk, or we get the bunt to advance the runners to scoring position. And then, again, Abby Dayton, y'all. What a weapon Abby Dayton has been for Oklahoma in the 9-hole. Able to get a productive out to score the run to give us the lead again. So, we were in this position in the 7th. We were up by a run. Just needed 3 outs to get the win. Can we get it done here in the 8th? What do y'all think? Y'all feeling confident? What do y'all think? JJ, yeah. Cassie, yeah. Coming closer, but she just looks frustrated. Her first strikeout was swinging, but she took a strikeout. She looked at an inside pitch, and then this one right here, man. I don't know what Cassidy was seeing there. Miley with changeup is in the circle. So Miley getting a clean start, up a run, nobody on. But can Miley with changeup get the job done here in the 8th? And not that Plank is sure, but he's pretty positive that the pitcher that we just seen for LSU here in the 7th, Heavner, she should be the starter for game 2. So kind of a preview of what we're going to see in tomorrow's game. Don't forget, y'all, tomorrow and on Sunday, the games start at 11 o'clock in the morning Central Time. So an earlier start than kind of what we're used to. So we'll get going here tomorrow around 10:40, 10:45 tomorrow morning. So I hope you guys are able to come in, hang out with us, and hopefully get a lot easier, non-stressful game from Oklahoma. Hopefully, you can come in and get a dominant win tomorrow. But we got a chance here. So Miley Bachino here in the circle. Oklahoma up 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th. OU 3 outs away, again, from getting a win here in Baton Rouge. Yeah, we can't have any kind of free passes. Oklahoma has stranded 10 base runners, y'all. 10 base runners, LSU 9. So we definitely have not taken advantage of our opportunities. So a 1-1 count here from Miley. Pretty, yeah. Pick needs to work on that for sure. Sluggy, that's what I would think. I would think Berzon's going to get to start tomorrow. A hard hit foul ball down the third baseline. So a 1-2 count. Yeah, Plank said they're in the 7th before all that craziness happened that some of the fans had left the game. So I'm like, oh man, I bet they regret that now because this has turned into one heck of a game here in extras. Ball hit back to Molly with Chainmail. Out over. There we go. There we go. First out of the inning. 2 outs now. Molly with Chainmail with a big smile on her face. So 1 up, 1 down here for Oklahoma in the 8th. Yeah, 2 more. 2 more. Man. First pitch is going to go foul out of play. So 0-1 count here. So far, Molly's throwing strikes, not throwing too many balls or any free passes or anything. So come on, Miley. Ooh, just a little inside, ball 1. So 1-1 count here for Miley. 1 out, nobody on for LSU. Bottom of the 8th. Oklahoma up 3-2. Agreed. Second, she does. She does. Melvin, we did. Oh, pretty. Right down the middle. 1-2 count. Come on, Miley. Melvin, we did. We left a ton of runners on base earlier in the season. We got a lot better at not doing it, but tonight, ouch. Ball in the dirt for ball 2. Yeah, tonight, man, we've left 10 bases or 10 runners. Oh, Blue, that's a strike. Come on. Come on, Blue. That was a bad call. I mean, I know he's not giving the corner, but that was more inside. You got to give that. What are we doing? Come on, Blue. So a full count. Come on, Miley. Miley calls time. Man, that was strike 3. Kendall started to throw it down to third. Thought it was a strikeout. Ball is hit hard, but goes foul down the third baseline. Still a full count. Come on, Miley. Come on, Miley. Ball 4 in the dirt. So bad call by Blue. I know he had the tight strike zone, but that was a strike 3. It should have been strike 3. It should be 2 outs. But LSU now with the tying run on base and the winning run coming to the plate. So a stoppage here in play. So if you're just checking in, Oklahoma was able to find a way to get a run across in the 8th inning to go up 3-2. Molly Wachenio is coming here, trying to get the job done. Got the first batter of the inning, just gave up a walk. Steven, you ain't lying. Yeah, we need a double play, big time. So Patty, you have to talk to Miley, talk to her infield, make sure everybody's on the same page. What a game, y'all. What a game. Miley, just do your job, trust your defense. That's all you got to do. You have one of the best defenses behind you, Miley. Come on now. Saggy, you ain't lying. All right, here we go. Miley a little low, ball one. So OU 2 outs away from getting another comeback victory. Two outs away. LSU has a runner on. 1 out. Come on, double play. Another foul ball, so a 1-1 count here for LSU. Come on, Miley. Come on, Miley. There we go. Swing and a miss for strike two. So 1-2 count here for Miley with Chanio. 1 on, 1 out for LSU. OU up 3-2 here, and extra innings in the 8th. Come on, Miley. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So she swung and she missed. She swung and missed, and the ball hit her, so she's out. Wow. So she swung and missed. She's out. The umpire called that right. She's out. Are you kidding me? So the batter swung and missed. The hitter tried to say that it hit her. The ball did not hit her. But now the home umpire immediately said, no, she swung and missed for the strikeout. So it should be out number two. Should be out number two with a strikeout. I don't know what they're reviewing here. She swung, she missed. So who knows what this call is going to be, y'all? I have no idea. We should have 2 outs with the runner at first. But the umpire, the home plate umpire, went out to talk to the other umpires. So nobody has a clue what's going on. A lengthy conversation. She's out. We should have 2 outs. Let's go. Let's go. 2 outs. What are we doing? Yeah, Patty's like, what the heck are we doing? You made it. So the umpires are reviewing themselves. What a joke. Are you kidding me? What? So umpires can challenge themselves on a call. What are we doing? What are we doing in a game of softball? The umpire initiated their own challenge. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. So we should have 2 outs, y'all. It should be tails with LSU with the runner at first, but who the hell knows what they're going to call here? I have no idea. Yeah, so for the majority of the game, this umpiring crew has been pretty clean, quiet. But man, here in the last couple innings, they're wanting to get some TV time and get seen on national TV because. So here we go. Stay is called. So it is a strikeout. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma. Bottom of the 8th inning. Miley Bacheños 1 out away again. Oh, you know, it's 1 out away from getting the job done. Come on, Miley. Former center Avery Hodge at the plate. Take strike 1. Come on, Miley. Avery Hodge is the 9-hole hitter for LSU. We do not need to get back to the top of the order here for LSU. Come on, Miley. Foul ball. So strike 2. So one pitch away from another win. Come on, Miley. 1 pitch away. Come on, Miley. Get the job done. Ball 2 up high. 2-2 count here. Come on, Miley. Ball 3. Come on, Miley. You had a 1-2 count. Don't lose her. Come on now. Come on, Miley. Find a way. Get this last out. Let's go. Another foul ball. Still a full count. Come on, Miley. Oh, pop up in the infield. Catch the ball. Catch the ball. There we go. Oklahoma with a crazy comeback. Y'all, where does this rank? Where does this rank so far this year on crazy wins for Oklahoma? This has to be probably the best one, right? This has to be probably the craziest win. SEC play in Baton Rouge. Man, what a game. What a game. Our blood pressure, our stress levels are off the charts, but wasn't pretty. It's not going to be an SEC play, but what a night for Oklahoma. They found a way to get it done, 3-2. We saw Florida go down. Tennessee went down. Texas is in trouble. So Oklahoma, Audrey Lowry, what a night. Whew. So make sure you guys go relax, get you guys a good night of sleep. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Friday night. Remember, tomorrow morning, first pitch is at 11 a.m. Central Time. So I'll get on here about 10:40, 10:45. So I will see y'all here tomorrow morning. But with all that being said, y'all have a great night. Boomer Sooner. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you and God bless.